Hello again, everyone. Joe from On AV and On a Vinyl. Over the last couple of days, I've been teasing a little bit about a big announcement that we've got. And as you can say, big announcement. A little while ago, unfortunately, a staple and legend of the Regina Hi-Fi community, Harry, of Harry's Hi-Fi, passed away. Pat, his lovely wife, kept the shop open for a little while, but then decided it was time for her to move on to different endeavors, or to maybe just relax a little bit and take life in. With that said, when that happened, we at On AV took over the Bowers and Wilkins line of speakers. Beautiful looking speakers, and there's a great example of those speakers right there. The important part, of course, is the sound, and you just can't beat those Bowers and Wilkins. So come on in, we've got some for you to hear and see again. You can't tell, the picture does not do it justice. It's a beautiful blue. They've got everything from the bookshelves right up to the big floor standing towers, everything you could hope for. So that was part of the legacy of Harry's Hi-Fi that On AV took over. The second part of that legacy, and again, you've seen some of the boxes and you've seen me talk about it a little bit, but yes, officially, we recently have picked up Pat and Harry's vinyl collection from them. So a lot of these records are going to be ones that when you went in to talk to Pat and Harry about hi-fi and speakers and turntables, these are the records that you would have listened to, that Harry would have had and Pat would have had to demo you in the shop. It's also their personal collection. It's not everything, because Pat saved some for her granddaughter. She pulled aside some of the collection, and those are going to her granddaughter to move that legacy along to the next part of the family. So it's most of it, though, we're just short of about 3,000 or so. So it's going to take me a little while to go through everything and just see exactly what's in there, because when we went and picked them up, I didn't even really look through myself. I knew what we were getting. I had a pretty good idea, and there was going to be a little bit of something in there for everyone, and I'm going to show you guys a few things. But as you know, they did not sell crap. They also didn't listen to it. That's what Pat told me. So there is a little bit of everything in there. There's going to be some jazz. There's going to be some classical. I did see a little bit of that. There's going to be some older rock. There's going to be a little bit of everything. There's going to be some newer music in there as well. So with that said, I'm going to show you a few things that we've got. Now again, it's going to take me a little while to go through them and put it all together and get it out there for you. So don't come in tomorrow looking for this collection. It's going to be a little bit. Just follow along on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube, where you'll see this, and I will update you as we go along. Of course, we've still got a wonderful selection of everything else. This is just going to be a specific collection that's going to be on its own for the first little while, and eventually it's going to just become part of the shop as well. But yeah, don't forget to come in and see us for everything else as well. With that said, in one of the teaser videos you saw over my shoulder this Beatles in mono box set. I'm not positive, I don't think that it's been listened to. It may have. Some of the albums in there may have been listened to. The box is in fantastic shape, and there is a cover that goes over top. We just don't have it slid on, because the more you slide it off and on, it gets a little beat up, but that is part of it. The book is still in the cellophane, hasn't been cracked open, so the book that comes with it. And then of course there are the 11 albums that come in this box set as well. There weren't a lot of them made. There's a lot of people looking for them, and yeah, so there's the Beatles Mono Masters, there's that, and it's in perfect shape. Again, I don't know that it's been listened to. If it has, maybe a couple of them. But of course you've got, the classics, all the classics right back to the start. And you've got Magical Mystery Tour, and my phone is going to go off, so I'm just going to turn my phone off in the background here. Let's do that. There we go. Everything's in there. Sgt. Pepper's, all that stuff. So that's one of the items that we got in. Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys, often somewhat compared and or called the Sgt. Pepper's from the Beach Boys. This is a nice, bought from Tower Records somewhere in the UK. for 20 pounds back in the day. It's not going to be a whole bunch more than that, but it's a nice limited edition Simply vinyl, 180 gram vinyl. Really, really nice. Actually happened to listen to that myself the other day. So Beatles, we've got that. A little bit more UK stuff. This is a first UK pressing or second, and I still have to go through it a little bit more, and those that know about the pressings will know what I mean, but there's that. It is a Vertigo swirl, and it's in pretty fantastic shape. It's not perfect, but it's in pretty decent shape, and you really don't see those old Black Sabbath vertical swirls come up too much. Will there be jazz in the collection? You bet there will be, including this one. Miles Davis Quintet, the Great Prestige Recordings. This is a beautiful box set. We actually have both the vinyl and the CD version of this box set. So if you're a CD listener, I know we don't promote that a whole heck of a lot, but we do have the CD version of the box set. This happens to be the vinyl version of the box set, and it's number 292 of however many were made, and I can't remember how many were made, but it is a limited edition. A couple more things I'll show you real quick. As I mentioned, there's going to be some new music in there as well. Killers, of course, out of Las Vegas. This one from 2008, if memory serves me, day and age. The Killers. A little bit more jazz. Little George Benson. This is a Mo-Fi version of George Benson, and there's going to be some of those Mo-Fi versions in there. Limited edition audiophile pressing, as you can see. There's some stuff in the back. It's still in the bag. I don't know if it's been out or got put back into a bag, but there's that. There is this for the new wave alternative fan, I guess, out there. XDC Skylarking. This is pretty dang nice. For those that know, this is a 3-record set. Cool stuff. Dear God on here, along with some others. So there's a couple examples. You know what? I'll show you one more. Yeah, I'll show you one more. For the Pink Floyd fans in the house, this is Pulse, the box set. And again, if you know, you know, but it is the Pink Floyd Pulse box set. Say that fast a bunch of times. And you know, the outer box is not in the best of shape, but it's not that bad, and it's still all there, and all of the vinyl is in really fantastic shape. So there's just a little bit of a cross section of some of this collection. When we boxed it up, I don't know if I said this or not, I looked through a little bit, but not a whole bunch. I just kind of put stuff in the boxes. Kent and I were over, and we just kind of packed things away. So there's stuff in there I don't even know what we've got yet exactly. So again, I'm going to go through it. Don't come in today, don't come in tomorrow and say, hey, can we start to go through that? Because we're not going to do that. It's going to take me a little bit of a while, but I'll keep you updated. And we're also not selling online. We've never gone online, and we don't have any intention to go online. We want to support the people in Regina, the record buying and CD buying community in Regina, and the province of Saskatchewan as well. There's no shipping. You got to come into the store, and it's all going to be first come, first serve. So there you go. There's the big announcement and the update, and no more teasing you with that. So pay attention to YouTube as well as, oh yeah, we've got that as well. Here, give me that. Thanks, my lovely assistant. Pay attention to, you know, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram for more updates on the Pat and Harry collection. We've also got a brand new line of cabling, and it is Nordost, and it is fantastic stuff. It makes such a huge difference in your listening experience. So when you come in and you buy your Bowers and Wilkins speakers, talk to Kent, talk to Eric about Nordost speakers as well. There you go. There's a lovely shot of a coffee mug that we got from them. So I think I've filled you with a bunch of information for now. So again, stay tuned. I'll update you on the collection. Come on in. We've got lots to choose from still. I've got a nice collection, probably going to go out next week as well. It's got some Mariah Carey, it's got some Adele, some Ed Sheeran in it, a couple of Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, not Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish. That's going to go out. I'll let you know for sure when that goes out. But lots going on here at On AV and On a Vinyl. Thank you so much for following along. We really do appreciate it. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on any of the places, like us, follow us, you know, do all that stuff, and you'll get all the updates, and you'll get my goofy face every once in a while telling you what's going on. Okay, so have a wonderful day. We look forward to showing you more on this Harry and Pat collection as it goes along. Stay tuned. Thanks very much. We'll talk to you soon.